I got pregnant when I was 14 years old.
The knives, the ululations.
Then he told me that if at all you don't want to have sex with me, then you won't get your siren.
Hello, nisaidie. Ni mimi Jamila. Napenda. Hello.
Tumbika iwaradalosh.
Anchuarada.
Bako siniraga ismain shabat.
Antal sama shumkono mli.
Smenta.
ተማረክሻለሁ
የካባ እባላለሁ የራሴን የሰርግ ስነ ስርዓት አስቆሚያለሁ
Over a third of women in northern Ghana are married off before their 18th birthday. I meet with Hasia, a young mother who got married when she was 15 years old.
So then I can say that there are person who is someone to do again and to do ma. For me and the repel I do ma. By it my down. Can that be a Susan Young? Can she not Casatla do ma? Causama too.
Samu, a community leader, speaks on behalf of girls like Hasia. She's been lobbying the chiefs to speak out against child marriage. And backed by the Girls Advocacy Alliance, she's making progress.
And for paramount chiefs, once they make statements, it binds on all other chiefs, including the community chiefs. And that is how come we've been able to penetrate the traditional hierarchy.
Those of us who are in authority as chiefs have to do the talking. What we are battling with in northern region is single diagnosis about our social system. And that single diagnosis is nothing but religious misinterpretation and cultural misapplication. That is all.
He told me he wants to meet me, that he wanted me to have sex with him. I told him that, no, my dear. Then he told me that if at all you don't want to have sex with me, then you won't get your siren.
This testimony has been documented by Restless Development, an organization supported by the Girls Advocacy Alliance that works to influence policymakers. In November 2017, the Ministry of Public Service made the appointment of labor officers mandatory for all Ugandan districts. These labor officers inspect workplaces and protect workers' rights.
We have to find out whether these people have the employment agreements. Then also we check on the working environment. How are they being treated? So in the process, women understand their rights. For example, they have a right to maternity leave. They have a right to equal pay like men. Before carrying out these as in inspections, which some women were being exploited sexually, but now they know where to run when that thing happens.
Nilipata mimba mapema kama nina miaka 17. Baada ya miaka 2 nikapata ingine.
I got pregnant when I was 14 years old. I'm 20 years old and my child is 5 years old. We had a meeting under Girls Advocacy Alliance. From the training I got there, I came back to the village and formed my group, Girls Advocacy Group. And the group consists of 50 girls, the adolescents and the young mothers like me. We do table banking. We save by ourselves, then we borrow the money again to empower us economically.
Kupitia GAA niliweza kuwa identified na Plan International, nikapata sponsorship hapo, nikapelekwa kwa Vocational Training Institute Sasa naendelea mbele na masomo yangu ya electrical installation, na after there najua niko na mpango naweza nikasave pesa yangu kidogo kidogo na niweze nikasaidia naye watoto wangu.
As a girl advocate, have been mentoring other teenage mothers both in school and GAA meetings.
We always say nothing for girls without the girls. And for them knowing that they are representing other girls changes even how they think and how they reason and how they view their future. This is somebody the community thought has really let them down, but here they are sitting and changing their own story.
When you get pregnant, your parent has no choice than to ask for the father of the baby, of the unborn baby. And when the father of the unborn baby arrives, they automatically hand you over to that man as a wife. That leads to early marriage.
I have a 9-year-old son by the name Gashon, and I was 17 when I had the baby. That's one of the reasons why I decided to join the advocacy, because I'm also a victim of teenage pregnancy.
That in terms of advocacy, teenage pregnancy, early marriage is at higher rates.
My big dream in life is to achieve my university degree, because that is what people are looking up on me. They think I'll never get there. I believe in myself.
I saw how much girls were suffering, teenage girls who were pregnant, teenage mothers. So I was like, if I have to do something, then I've got to do it. I have a voice, I have the power of my voice to speak, so then why not speak?
We tell them your daughter can be more. Your daughter can be more than this person. You just have to give her the chance. You just have to give her the platform. Thank you very much.
This SGBV thing. Sexual and gender-based violence in schools, sexual and gender-based violence at home, sexual and gender-based violence everywhere.
Men just look at us and do anything they feel of doing to us because we are women. We don't have that. They just, especially with the parents, take their children on a child, send them to marry.
People never understood about this gender, but through the teaching of the GAA, all of those things, have been cooling down. Because telling you that your own child, even though you have right over your child, but your child also have a right.
GAA make women so proud of themselves, because for me, I'm in a group.
All of the communities that our partners work in, they were able to transcribe community bylaws and print them into booklet forms, and they were signed off by community members. They would be able to continue to guide the communities to do away with gender-based violence, child marriage, ensuring that girls remain in school, to ensure economic empowerment for girls at the end of the day.
የሆነ ቀን ከቤታችን ሰው መጥቶ ቤተሰቦችን ሲጠይቅ እህቴ ሰምታ ለኔ ወራች። ወላጆቼ ለሰው ሊድሩኝ እንደነበረ ነገረች። ከጥቂት ቀን በኋላ ሰዎቹ ዳቦ ይዘው ወደኛ ቤት መጡ። በባህላችን ድፎ ዳቦ ሲመጣ እንደምዳር አወቅኩና በጣም ተጨነቅኩ። ከዚያ በኋላ በጣም ተጨነቅኩና በወረቀት ስሜን ጽፌ ሳጥን ውስጥ ከተትኩ። መምህሬ ወረቀቱን አነሳና አክስቴን ቤተሰቦችን እንድታናግራት ጠየቃት።
ጋብቻ ማግባት እንደሌለባት፣ ትምህርቷን መማር እንዳለባት፣ ከተማረች ትልቅ ደረጃ እንደምትደርስ ገለጽኩላቸው።
ፕላን ኢንተርናሽናል ጎጂ ልማዳዊ ድርጊትና የዕድሜ ጋብቻን መጥፎ እንደሆኑ አስተምሮኛል። አባቴ ዓላማዬን ስለደገፈልኝ በጣም ደስተኛ ነኝ።
women continue to challenge social disparities through influencing change of policies.
A world where the girl child is empowered to participate in economic activities that were formerly known to be only done by the boy child.
I ran away from my village at the age of 12 as my relatives were forcing me into the childhood marriage in exchange for cows.
Don't sit in silence as we had.
The future is female. The future is now. Let us support the girl child.
ገብረ ማርያም
Hello, nisaidie. Ni mimi Jamila. Napenda.
Hello.
Paza sauti.
Vunja kimya.
Paza sauti.
Vunja kimya.
Paza sauti.
Vunja kimya.
Be very careful, kwa sababu tunajua wanaweza kuwa armed. Sawa. Kazi njema jamani.
The only campaign that matters for us right now is to make sure that the girl child is equally seen, heard, and valued from birth, in her family, in school, in communities, in the workplace, everywhere.